can't tell if I look blurry or not. um, Unfortunate turn of events here. Although our bias was correct, I was bullish for the day today. 11/21, 21st of November. Little reminder: Discord's open. So, what kind of happened coming into market here? Did the same thing that I usually do, determining the bias based on the 4 hour time frame. We were in an uptrend. Same with the 1 hour time frame, also in an uptrend. And I believe we marked up some liquidity along the way. But prior to market open, I noticed that, okay, nice. Yeah, I'm not going to scroll all the way back to that. Actually, let me just go to the 1 hour. I think it's a 1 hour. Yeah. So we had this 1 hour fair value gap that we pushed into. We pushed past it, and then kind of came back down. And then we did break this liquidity right here. I don't know why I call it break, but we swept this liquidity right here on the 1 hour time frame, and people were saying that they were short because of that. I'm kind of determined what I need to do if I want to be out of the market within like an hour to an hour and a half of market open. Dude, I'm so blurry. I fucking hate this thing, man. If I want to be out of the market within like an hour to an hour and a half of market open, I need to really watch prior times to market open, like pre-market, see if we swept anything there. And I was actually like talking, I was like, you know, we swept this, we swept this, we swept this. I mean, look at the 1 hour. It's gonna piss me off. Yeah, we swept all this here, we swept all this here, we swept all this here, and all the way back here we swept this, tapped into this. I was like, man, I'm gonna listen to my rules, and my strategy is to look at the 4 hour, then the 1 hour, determine bias there. That matches up, go to 5 minute. But I mean, that's straight from TJR's trading transformation. And as I was talking to people in the Discord today, we had 4 people in the live. It was great. We were all talking and stuff towards the end after we all got stopped out. And he was saying like TJR doesn't even trade that strategy anymore. He like determines his bias based on what the market's doing. And I kind of like thought about that. I was like, while I'm day trading in the market, I'm not looking at, you know, like the daily time frame, or we swept like last week's lows and stuff like that. I'm looking at like current time. So if I can look back on the hourly chart and see, yo, we swept this. What do I look for when we open market? If we're in an uptrend, I want to look for lows to get swept so we can keep going up. I mean, that's what happened, but it's later in the market when there's less volume. So I'm going to be in trades for like 4 hours long. I don't want to do that. And I think that's what, like, his strategy works, but not for quick times and quick trades. Like, you're going to be probably in that trade for like all day. And that's what I noticed on my back testing as well. I was at like an 80% win rate or so. 75 to 80 is what I'll say. 75 to 80% win rate. Being very strict with the strategy. I mean, I even had it. Let's make sure nothing falls off my desk. I even had it written right here, and I was like, okay, check. Step 1, check. Step 2, check. Step 3, check. You know, that kind of stuff. And it works, but you're not going to be able to take a trade until like 11 a.m. And for me, market opens at 8:30 a.m. So, you know, that's like a 2.5 hours in the market. Good luck getting any volume. But yeah, so this was a really good example of how today can kind of screw me over with TJR's trading transformation strategy if I'm following it to a T. I think I need to start looking at different options in pre-market and like London session highs, that kind of stuff, because there is liquidity, there's orders there, and when market opens, then people that have like stop losses that went to sleep and shit like that, they're gonna get all stopped out, like, and then price is gonna go higher, for example, or vice versa. You know what I mean? So to kind of elaborate on that, we hopped in the market here at 9:15 a.m. and we were out of it within, was it 7 minutes? No, 8 minutes. Um, Kind of an impulsive buy. I mean, we did a I did it off of equilibrium. I never trade off equilibrium. I did it off that. I did it off a fair value gap, an inverse fair value gap. I also tried to do it off of an SMT that I saw. I believe it was. We'll look at 15 minute because it's easier. So here's this one. Oh, it's even saying this one was one. Yeah, that's crazy. Okay, so here's the 15-minute SMT, and this was his strategy. If I waited that long, then I would have never caught this downward movement. And I'll explain that downward movement in a second to someone else that explained to me why they entered that. And it kind of makes sense, but it seems a little pushed. So here's a 15-minute SMT that I had marked out on S&P. So I'm not sure if it's an actual SMT or not, but yeah, we were in an uptrend here. So the lagging indicator I thought was and I don't even know how to explain it, but I just saw that this one swept, that one didn't. So I was like, I figure we're gonna go up. We did. I mean, we went up pretty well, and by the time I hopped in, it was too late. My breaker structures were like way up here, and then I hopped in the market. We just went straight back down. So it was really unfortunate. This one, I mean, this indicator, I guess works pretty well because it showed me that. I know a lot of people look for SMTs on the 15-minute. So comparing the two, what about 30-minute? Yeah, there's a 30-minute one. Is there should be 1 hour too? Yeah. So I don't know. I wish it would show a 5-minute. But yeah, so we entered that. We got pretty screwed. My bias was correct, but then again, it was also only an hour into market open. I don't know. I want to catch these kind of quick downward candles, be out of the market like that if I can. So I'm gonna practice back testing that, kind of see what happens, play with some strategies, and well, I mean, I'm not playing with anyone else's. I'm just adding more stuff to my arsenal in a sense to try and see if that works better for my liking. Because this morning, no, like 20 minutes ago, we caught this one on back testing, and this was from. Actually, you know, let me finish one thing at a time. So the reason why people entered this one is because we tapped into this fair value gap. I think that was the 1 hour one that I was showing. This one's a 5-minute one right here. So we tapped into it. As you can see, volume didn't really break past it. And then we swept highs way over here. I don't have it marked out, unfortunately, and I apologize. But we swept those. And you can see volume, big volume coming down. And then I know a lot of people saw that this 5-minute inverse fair value gap right here was broken. And that's when people entered here. So they caught this huge move down, which is basically one candle, and then caught the other move down. And I know someone had a take profit here, and then they got stopped out up here or something like that, a break even. But yeah, so that was their trade. Makes sense. I feel like it could have gone either way. If I was more patient, I would have caught this. Because we had, I don't even think that's a good RR though. Breaker structure on the 5-minute here. I might be pushing it a little bit to be honest, but breaker structure here on the 1 minute. I don't even know what time that was. 9:40 or 9:45. So breaker structure all the way up here. Would have taken a long, probably at this. Stop loss underneath. TP1 there. Yeah, would have been good. Take profit, full take profit at 4.37. It hasn't hit it yet, so I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, this was the insane long that I caught on back testing today. It was really simple trade. We were in, I don't even know I really gotta start labeling these if I'm gonna show them in the videos. 1 hour fair value gap. Came through it here in pre-market. We swept some lows. I was like, okay, we're sweeping lows. I am bullish, obviously from 4 hour time frame. 4 hour time frame we're bullish. 1 hour time frame we're bullish, and we got a 1 hour fair value gap here that we respected. Nope, we disrespected it here, and then we got the inverse fair value gap right here that pretty much I entered on. So this would be invalidated, honestly. Oops. That would be invalidated, so get rid of that. Inverse fair value gap right here, and then another one right here, and then scale down to the 5 minute, and you can see we're just bouncing around through there. Huge volume up, and then that's when I found another fair value gap, I think on the 1 minute right here. Yep, 1 minute fair value gap right here, and then yeah, inverse that, broke structure here. I mean, it's just beautiful. Set the stop just below the fair value gap, and since I think this is all-time highs, I just didn't even care to look back. Let's look real quick. Yeah, that's all-time highs for sure. At this time, I don't even know when this is, like 2023, oh, March 2024. So let's go back to the 1 minute real quick. Explain this. All these all these take profits were each just plus 1 RR, plus 1 RR, plus 1 RR, plus 1 RR, all the way up. So we took profit 1 here, cut 50% of that, cut 50% of that, 50% of that, blah, 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 all the way up to an 8. To an 8 RR. Pretty crazy. Let's see how it plays out, because that's when we cut everything. Probably could have caught a 9, maybe. I don't even know. Where's market close? So we literally exited probably right at the top of the day, or right at the high of the day. Yeah, that's crazy. What a trade. Oh, let's go ahead and update the sheet so I can get to press a little bit. Thursday, 9. What is this? 9:15 exactly, really? Oh yeah, 9:15 to 9:23. Whoops, 9:15 to 9:23. I really gotta do stuff. 8 minutes. We went long. We entered off of, what did we enter off of? I don't even remember. Liquidity sweep, fair value gap, another fair value gap. Liquidity sweep, fair value gap, fair value gap, and breaker structure. I always look for breaker structure. And I haven't done the 5-minute retrace in a while. Primarily, that's what I would enter off of. I would straight up just do a breaker structure liquidity sweep and then 5-minute retrace. I can pray that I was gonna win that. RR was nothing. We didn't hit shit. But I'd usually just put TP1. So 1.61 is what I'll put. It doesn't count for losses towards where is it? Towards average RR wins. 1 point, what was it, 8 1? I don't even care. 1.61. Whoopsie. Alright. Well, that sucks. I was pretty excited about Monday and Wednesday. So we are 2 dubs for the week. Monday, I forgot. I didn't even make a video for that trade. I guess I took it during class or something and just completely forgot. I apologize for that. I usually clear my my charts as well, so I can't even try. I could try and go back. Let's see. That's last week. Monday. I don't even know what we took Monday, to be honest with you. 5 minute. Did we take a long Monday? That's yesterday. Monday. took a short, it looks like. V. So what could we have done different here? I mean, I'm just gonna go over this with you guys just to see. We were in an uptrend. It looks like I'm not going to 4 hour. Okay, whatever. Oh my gosh, really? I hate trading view for that. That's so annoying. What did we do Monday here? Caught a tiny move down. Really? How long were we in that trade for? 2 minutes? Dude, what? For 1.39? What? Oh. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, I remember. We had it here, and then we took profit one here for some reason. That must have been a 1.1 here. No, it had to be one. I don't know. I don't know. But I think that's about it. Pretty shitty trade to be honest. Definitely should have looked for longs because it looks like we might have been bullish on. I'm gonna go back because I really want to test this new strategy. New strategy, quote unquote. There it is. And actually, I'm just gonna go to the 1 hour. There's no point in going to 4 hour. There it is. Okay. So let's put on. Where is it? Oh, I already have it on. London session. Yeah, this was the one where I should have looked at London session because we swept it and we went up. Yeah. I guess sweeping a bunch of liquidity. We hit this fair value gap over here. Respected it. I mean, we pushed out it and then respected it. Yeah. I just gotta look at the past and determine my bias from that. I feel like rather than just 4 hour trend. I mean, he doesn't even use that anymore, so it's a good, valid reason to kind of switch this up. But, anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you're here for the 17-minute, I'm sorry, the 17-minute video, that's crazy. If you watch this whole thing, I don't know why. I'm just yapping the whole time. But yeah, here's our win rate back down to under 40. Let's see, what is it on FX replay? Yeah, last trade that I did on FX replay, I got wicked out for a loss and got finessed out of a win rate of, or a RR of, I think like 6 or something like that. So that sucks. That destroyed our win rate. Yeah. I mean, as long as we're above 50, I guess it's better. I really want to reset this account, but I don't think I should. I took a bunch of really stupid, like, what if this happens trades, and I definitely shouldn't have done that just because I'm trying to actually see my win rate so I can get a funded account. That was stupid. If I can get it back up, it'll be good. This needs to go up, though. I need days like at least Monday of 111 minutes back testing. I mean, so far we have an hour back testing here today, which is pretty cool. But yeah, both links are in the description. This trading chart's in the description. It should be exactly like this without all my trades in here. And if anybody uses it, let me know. I'd love to hear about it and stuff. But yeah, tomorrow we have PMI at aftermarket open. This is not correct. It's not 2:29 p.m. It's not 1:45 p.m. either. Where is Central? There it is. Save. Oh my gosh. This is so annoying. I don't care about week. I want just Friday. PMI at 8:45. So 15 minutes after market opens, we're gonna get a lot of volume. I like it. I like it. All right. I will see y'all in the next one. Hopefully tomorrow. Join the Discord. Hop in the live. I'll be in there. I don't know if anybody else will be in there, but you want to come trade? Hold up. Goodbye.